Las 24 horas del día. All right. Hello, Reef Cube. Hi, hi, hi. How you doing? All right, let's see. Let's check and make sure we got connection. And we're not gonna be buffering. Damn, my glass is dirty. Caliso's Reef. I'm good. I'm really good, matter of fact. All right, hopefully we're not gonna be buffering. If we do, like always, I get back to you. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned in. I hope those rocks are not bothering nobody. Reef Show. Mention me in a comment. Who's a Reef Show? I wonder who it is. What's going on? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I don't know if it's anybody's live today. I just say, you know what? Let's continue with the life for life. Life every day. Um, Remember yesterday I was having trouble trying to find a spot for the phone? Well, I got it today. So we're using the fireplace for that. So give you guys a different view of the tank. John Silva, what's going on, my bro? Just chilling. I've been trying to do a couple things just so I can make different shapes of frat rocks or frat tiles, however you want to call them. S. What's going on, bro? So I've been trying to do a couple different things, to make different style of rocks. Not only I'm gonna be making the tiles and will eventually make some fret plugs, but I also want to make shapes of rocks. And in this special package that I got from Caribbean Aquarium Supply, I also a friend of mine put in that package some rocks from Puerto Rico. So nice little tiny rocks, nothing big, just couple rocks to make shape like the carrot seed shapes rocks, or not shapes rocks, but the little frat rocks. So I got two nice ones that I like the shape. I'm gonna show you guys. So this is one. You know what? Let me turn on the light. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. So hard to see, but this is one. It has a nice shape to it. Um, so probably I'm gonna use this one to make a mold out of it. If I can make a mold out of this one, it's gonna be a nice one. You could use it like that. You could use it like this. So we'll see. I was trying to cut right here. You guys can see, and it's gonna go through, but I'm gonna hold on to it before I even do something with it. That's one of them. Boom. And I also have this little flat one. So this came straight from Puerto Rico Beach. So you could say they straight from the Caribbean. So this one be a nice shelf rock. Tiny, like I said, tiny. I'm gonna focus first in nano stuff first, and then we move to bigger things. So we'll see. We'll see. And then I got a third one, but the third one is kind of, I believe at one point was a coral. That's how it looked like. At one point was a coral. But this one, you could do with this one is what I do with some of them. I just drill holes bigger and then place a coral right on top. That way you got a nice base for it. So this is another one. We'll see if we make some shapes out of this one. Also, I could break it in half and make different shapes. So that's one thing I'm working on. I've been working on all day. I also, like I say, all I'm trying to do is make the mold first and go from there. Um, you know, me not having no experience in doing molds out of like that gel type of thing that you could make a mold from there. But I will get the experience, and we're gonna start making some rocks and some frac plugs and a bunch of stuff. Watch. Um, so I did that. I also worked today on my auto feeder. So I added that DIY just so the food can drop in there. It did work good today, so that's a plus. Um, once, let me see. Can you guys see the top of the water? Let me do a rundown to see if you guys can see the food falling in there. Fish already know. Fish are so freaking smart. Boom. There we go. Food fell in there. You see the fish right away. They already know what's popping. So I'm using pellets for now and refroids. But I'm probably not gonna do pellets because pellets give you a lot of phosphates in the water. Your nutrients can go high, super crazy. So, but it's fun to see the fish already knows that's where the food's gonna come out throughout the day. I'm gonna feed them 3 times. Two is gonna be while I'm here. And what I did, somebody suggested to me to cover the feeding hole where well, yeah, where the food drops, cover with tape, and that's what I did. I just made it smaller so that way not that much food fall in there. Cause yesterday I did one, and I the tank was full of pellets everywhere, so I had to siphon them out. I gotta do some testing. I gotta test the water, check my nitrates, check my phosphates, see where they are, check my alkalinity. Water been evaporating a lot lately. It's getting hot outside. My last project that I'm gonna do for the chiller, I gotta connect the chiller and the fan that I got on top of the tank now, and that's only for the summer. So they both can turn on at the same time. Oh, that was you, John. Thank you, bro. I finally did it. I didn't want to do it because I didn't want it to look ugly, so I wanted to be a little bit more fancy. But I bought some little containers to make molds in there, and the tape the molds together or the containers together, so it will have a piece of black tape in it. So I just use that piece, and it's working nice, 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 nice. So thank you, I appreciate it. Sometimes we gotta stop being so you know, just make it work. That's all we need to do, make it work. Um, one bad news is yesterday I moved a coral that I should have left it alone in the bottom of the tank. I moved it right on top where the bubble gum digi was, and overnight, flesh went away. I think it got stressed because the flow hit that part really hard. So, man, and it was one of my favorite ones. This one was one of my favorite ones because it was purple with pink tips, acro. I don't know if it's a Tenius or whatever it is. Um, but I fucked up, man. I fucked up. And on top of that, I moved it to the DNT just so, let it rest a little bit. And it fell off, or a shrimp went by it, or a hermit crab, whatever, knocked it over. And it fell on top of this little, I'm not going to say a button scully because it's not that. Um, but it looks similar to that. And that coral was eating the life out of the other one. So I don't know if it's a complete gunner, but hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. So, what you guys think of this view from the front? I gotta clean that glass. That glass is dirty, super dirty. Damn, my ATO was empty also, and I didn't fill it up today. But you know what? Let me fill it up now because I mixed the water earlier with the cut washer. And where is it? No, I don't know where it's at. I mixed it with the cut washer, so you gotta wait until the whole thing settles down before you use the water from the top. And that joint is empty again. I can't believe it. Well, it wasn't full completely. It was halfway, so now it's like halfway off halfway. So let me go grab the measuring cup so I can put some faster water in there before it goes dry. Ah, I'm going the wrong way because it's not over there. It's over here. Excuse me a second. Oh, freaking cover scratched my hand. Oh, sure, sure. Yeah, definitely. Um, so all I did was I had this bottle. Let me see. I got one bottle here. So I grabbed this bottle here, and I just made a tube out of that since it's clear, so I can see it, and drill some holes in it. And I just grab it from the mesh screen enough so it could go in there, And I'm gonna do one more. I'm just gonna hit the boom, and once it goes in there, the food will drop with no problem. Look at that. It's simple, man. We always gotta find. Look at the tape. So thank you. We always gotta find simple ways to do it, man. Because I do have my boy from Canada, RSA8. He sent me those little things that they doing now for the mesh screens. That you just put it there, cut the mesh, and it will stay there. And you got a feeding hole, so you don't have to remove the mesh screen. Um, and but the thing is, if you remove I mean, it's bigger than that. So I gotta find one that matches the same way. He told me he's still working. It was a prototype, the one he did, because he did one, but he said that was putting a lot of stress on the mesh screen, so he got to find a different way to make it work. So but it works, man. You see, it works. Fish knows already. The food is in there. Um, so it's a cool thing. And this is the new stand for the phone. So I'll give you guys this view. I bought this at where was Burlington, so I could charge the phone sideways or upward. So if I put it like that, we could charge two. And if I put it sideways, we could charge like that too. So that way, I don't die on you people, and my fault for calling you people. That's disrespectful. But I don't die on you guys and leave you guys hanging. I apologize for what I just said. Damn. That's gonna hunt me through all the whole night. You people, that's messed up. That sounds nasty. I'm a very respectful guy when it comes to referring to other people. Um, so I apologize. When you see me talking like that, it's when I'm mad. When I'm really, really mad. But yeah, so like I said, it's working, man. It's working. So it was a good thing. So thank you. Thank you for the tape idea. I was breaking my head, believe it or not. It's so simple putting a tape so I could cover part of the hole. I was just going crazy. Ah, okay, I need a piece of plastic. I gotta glue it together. But then if I glue it together, it's not gonna open and close no more. And I don't want to mess it up just in case in the future I need to feed more. I got a bigger tank, bigger fish. So all that was going through my head. But thank you. So the corals that I got, they still good. The rest that I still got alive, so it's a total of five right now. Well, if I include the hammer, it's still alive. So just one is in the weaker size. So those are the one. Well, that piece I cut it from the colony or the little frag that I got because that one was dying and it's still alive. So that's a good thing. So I'm not gonna even put it on the rock work because I don't want the coral to die. The other four, they still look good. They still look good. I'm happy how they look. Flesh still all there. Polyps are out. Color are still there. So that's a good thing. The ones that I cut to save, then like I said, that one is good. And another little tiny frag that I cut is still good. And believe it or not, where I cut that little frag, it still have a little nub that is still the polyp still comes out. So I don't dare. It got two polyps and it bleached all around. So I'm hoping it's either alive still, and it just because for me, for my knowledge, when a coral loses the flesh, it's completely dead. But we'll see. I'm gonna hold on to them. If I don't see algae growing on them, then they still good. So hopefully they come back around. I'm a guy that I save any little piece that I break in the tank. That's why probably sometimes I end up with a lot of frags. Um, but I'm gonna show you guys in a minute the DNT. I did organize the DNT a little because that's gonna be my grow tank where I'm gonna grow anything in the DNT. It's gonna have the main colony and frags. Or if once the this tank get bigger enough, like the corals, then I frag them from here, move them to the DNT, whatever's in the DNT, other than the euphilia, everything else is gonna be for sale. For sale, tray, um, all those goody stuff. Gary, what's going on, bro? So, try to help myself in whenever I want different corals because it's a couple corals that is still out there that I want. Not SPS. I am getting to the SPS because I want to go through the challenge. I want to learn. And it's sad, that I say it like that because in the process probably some are gonna die, but if I don't do it, I will never learn. Um, but hey, that's part of reefing. So we'll see. But there's other corals that I'm planning to get. I do want I think it's a chalice, the Raha Rampage. I do want that one. And again, I'm calling it by the name because that's how I can identify it right now. But the minute I know the scientific name of that coral, If it has any or a specific name for it, scientific wise, that's what I'm gonna call it. But it's a nice one. Oh no! Wow, the elegance went back to normal. Nice. And the clown died. And oil levels is still good. Everything is where it need to be. Nutrients are in check. Phosphates are decent. Wow, that's crazy. What lights again are you running in the tank? Carlos Chavez. Wow, almost 11 inches. Fletcher Wright. Oh, what's going on? Everybody's in the building. Nice. Kessel A 160. That's a nice light too. Hmm, that's crazy. How is the tank? That's probably that's probably what can be happening there. Probably the tank is not mature enough. I mean, that's me saying if it haven't been set up for a while now. Because listen, when people say over a year, yeah, when people say that, it, a reef tank start doing good after a year. For me, I will say it takes a little longer than that. Maybe some corals start doing good. Like the bacteria is well established and all that, but in my experience, it took it it took me knowing all the basics, stability, all the goody stuff, and still I'm facing stability every day. Trying to maintain good numbers where I see my corals, the most happy. The other day I was supposed to test the water because I saw the tank looking amazing, and I didn't do it because I want to record those numbers and keep those numbers there. 20 months. Wow, that's a long time. Um, wow, it is quite some time to keep stuff alive with no problem. Because I don't care what other people say. I see some people out there saying, "Oh, you could set up a tank and right away you could dump corals in and all that." Yeah, maybe if you know what you're doing, you could keep them alive, but that doesn't mean that the tank is established and you're not gonna go through ups and downs. You need all types of bacteria to be living in there. Um, Everything works together. Wow, 4 years. Oh man. You know what? Check any magnet in the tank. Why I'm gonna say that? Look at this. Let me see if I can find it now. You know what? I did brought it to the basement. I got and I do have one in the sump right now that I will check. But check anything that has screws, metal screws, anything. It could be something in the water that you're not seeing. The other day, before I got my corals, I said, you know what? Let me make a DIY frat rack. Okay, boom. I grabbed this power heads high doors that I have from Petco, and I took the magnets out. And when I took one out, I realized that magnet was broken. And I've been using them like that for the longest in the tank. I take them out, I put them back, I take them out, but whenever I need to use them either to keep water alive or rock alive in a bucket or whatever, I use them. And that magnet was rusted. And then I saw the other one, and it was also rusted. Guys, give me a second. I'm gonna mute myself just for a sec. I'm back. I'm back. I apologize. My food got here. But yeah, champ, Fish 503, what's going on? Sometimes, yeah, yeah. I mean, but to have a clam after 4 years, die has to be something, man. It has to be something. I mean, either you gotta see anything that you have done in the past couple months. Either either you bought a new fish, new cleaner crew, anything that you had changed in the tank in the past, and go from there. What the heck was that? Oh, Sam. That's what I, because maybe something was bothering it and ended up killing it. This freaking little fish, man. Watch the goby in the back. He's going inside the. I gotta put a freaking thing underneath that coral. There we go. Watch. Boom, boom. It's raining sand. You gotta put a egg underneath that rock, so he stopped doing that. I don't know where he get all that sand. I think I did put one in that one. I think I did, but it's probably not big enough. And it's true, but that's the thing, if a coral that is healthy and it's doing good and it dies, just nah. Like for me, has to be something. Has to be something in the water. Something just changed in the water that made that coral die. Made that coral die. I used to think the same way back in the days, but I changed that way of thinking because if you provide in the coral the right conditions, it will thrive, man. It will thrive. I mean, I had stuff not too long ago almost nearly die. And in the experience I had before, when a coral bleached out or the flesh was it was losing the flesh, like RTN, for me that coral is not gonna recover from that. And right now, I got corals recovering from RTN that they stopped dying. So that's what I say. It's a double-sided blade. So I can show you a coral here. Like this coral right there, completely white. It started RTNing super fast. I cut the tip's still alive right there. And has another two tips here, still alive. Stop dying. So that's what I'm saying. It's hard. This one also was doing it. And look, it's coloring back up. And the part that did die completely, it just stopped and now it's growing back over it. Um, this one here, the bottom of it was dying and it stopped. So has to be something in the water, man. Like that one was dying, came back around. This one back there that look white is the color is coming back. This one, I cut the pieces that they were dying and finally stopped, and the color is coming back completely. So colors do recover, corals do recover if you start providing the right conditions. In a situation like that, is something. It's something. It has to be something. So for that clam after 4 years, just die like that, man. It has to be something in the water. If all your levels are where they need to be. Johnny Martinez. New reefing knowledge. Yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to do. Cause this experience I just went through, man, it was a lesson learned, man, in how to because I did panic a bit, but then I say, you know what, let me step back and leave things alone. Whatever is dying, let me try to, prune it a little bit, cut it, and don't bother the coral at all. And then target feed to get whatever is still alive in the coral back to health. And that's exactly what happened. But everybody go through different experiences, Everybody. Like Digis, man. Digis for me, one of my favorite corals, and I couldn't keep them alive. It grew a little bit, die. It grew a little bit, die. Now I guess I'm providing the right conditions, right lighting, right flow, and they doing really good to the point where where you see a coral turning pale, like the colors are, like if you have a red digi and it turn pink, feed it, target feed. It's hungry. It's just hungry. Nutrients are low, really low. So all these things I'm learning little by little. And I always have people that ask questions. This is what's going on. What could it be? And a lot of times it's the same thing. Check your nutrients, or probably not enough light. That was the only two things I kept hearing when I describe anything that's going on with any of my corals. Either they brown out too much, so high nutrients. Nutrients are through the roof. Water changes will fix that. If they get light too much, not enough nutrients. So you got to start feeding the tank heavy. So the minute you see that color coming back to a point where you like it, stop. Don't keep, crazy with the feeding. Just stop and cut down a little bit and see the color stay there. And just go from there. With the DMT again, oops, I was messing around with it again. So I'm opening space to place those new rocks in there. So I just move some zoas here that they're not fully growing the tiles. Then this one fully growing the tile. Um, Let me clean this here so I can sit down. Oh man, what I did here? Oh, that's water. Okay, give me a second, guys. I have a mess. Every time I'm trying to do something, I always make a mess here. All right, let me turn off this light because the battery's dying. I do have to gotta test the water, so I will do so in a bit. Oh, and of course, I left one of the test kits outside. I'm gonna put it here for now. And let me grab the trusty chair. Oh, sorry if I got you guys dizzy. But I left this coral here because the color is coming back nicely. This coral was looking hurt a couple days ago, or a couple weeks ago. Really, really hurt. It's the second time that happened to that coral, and it comes back around. So that means that whatever I'm doing to it is doing good. This is the coral that started eating that other acro, which is back there. I still left it in there. I got high hopes that it's gonna turn around. For corals, I do a mix of foods. Um, I'm using soup plan. This I don't use that much. I just saw who was it? What was this guy's name? He had a tank full of a colony of zoas. He said this is what he feed to them. Um, and I just went by what he said. I haven't seen or get the same results that he get with this stuff, but if it works, I don't know. But for the corals, coral frenzy and reef roids mixed with benepets. That's what I got in that big one right here. Reefroid with benefits, and then fuel for amino acids and oyster fees mixed together. I mix them all together in the same. And if you could feed a lot if you want, just make sure, just like what I do, man, turn off those pumps, let the corals eat it. Just leave the tank motionless for a while, 30, 40 minutes. Nothing will happen to the tank. And then just one by one, turn on first the power heads. Let the food float around, whatever food want to float around, but you're not gonna see much. If you feed the coral enough, you're not gonna see nothing. And then just turn on the return pump. Make sure you have polypath in there or whatever, some type of filter flaws in there, just to the next day. You don't have to do it right away. The next day, just remove it. That way, it don't rot in the tank. And you will see stuff like this, man, happen in your tank. All the corals, polyps are all crazy, crazy. It is really happy, the tank. Really, really happy. But mainly is reefroids and fuel, and also um, oyster fees. That's what I usually use for the tank mainly. That's all my three favorite ones. Hey, hey, hey. Ha 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 ha. Backstabbing the clown, huh? You got fed up, he bothering you, huh? I like that. You defending yourself now. That's what you gotta do with your other buddy over here, man. Don't let him beat you up. Let me know when you're ready to fight with that one, and I move you back to that tank. Stop being a punk. Yeah, yeah, no problem, man. Take your time, man. It's no rush. It's no rush feeding corals, man. The euphilia, I do not target feed like that. Um, like especially this tank, I just sprinkle in the power head and let it just float around until I start seeing the water, whatever I put in there, or as much as I put in there, getting clearly. It's either attaching to the sand, to the rocks, or wherever it's going. I don't know, but I know the corals are eating something. 'Cause otherwise, they wouldn't look the way they look. And if I do feed the euphilia, I just real lightly, because they do throw a lot of slime, and I don't want that slime to fall on top of another coral and end up killing that coral. So as I do target feed whenever I remember, or whenever I see them thinning out a little bit, I target feed them. And usually, you see this polyps on top, and then you see the ones on the bottom. They coming back around, but they were looking. All of them was looking like this, like they look in the bottom. So just let the corals eat, man. You won't regret the results you're gonna see. There's no need to rush on turning the return pump back. You can even go for an hour if you want without turning nothing on. Corals won't die like that. Not that fast. So I went earlier to the Dollar Tree, um, and I saw this thing here, like a ice cream scoop. I said I could do something with it. Grab hermit crabs. Uh, let's give it a try. Let's grab some hermit crabs. Let's bother it. Or a mushroom that are hard to grab. If you're trying to grab it with your fingers, you just scoop it out. But let's see. Let's give it a try. Let's see. Come here, boy. You see? Easy peasy. You grab a hermit crab, and then if you got a mushroom, the floating around. And the good thing it got holes too, for the water. Oh, it has a smiley face. Hard to see, but it has a smiley face. But it's a cool thing. I gotta open these holes a little bigger for my thumb. It's kind of fat, but cool thing too. It's all plastic, all made out of plastic. So if you feel like growing a hermit crab, let's try it again. And whoop. Look at that. So I just grab it for mushrooms. This is it's good. If you see a mushroom floating around, that happened to me the other day. That I found a mushroom that was lost for a minute, and I said, "Damn, I need something. I don't want to pinch it with the tweezers. I don't want to do no damage to it." So, but great tool right here to grab hermit crabs just for $1 at the Dollar Tree. Go to the kit section. This is what they use to grab bugs and stuff like that. So look at how cool. Bum bum bum. Hermit crab grabber, you can call it. It has holes. Oh, cool tool right here. Always look around. Every time I go to dollar stores or Walmart, I not only go to places where I can find stuff for the tank. I also go other places and you never know what you can find. Like the stuff that I use, the brush that I use to clean the skimmer, it's kind of like a toilet brush, but that one has another little tiny brush on top of it, and it's the best brush I ever found to get in little tiny spaces. It's buffering? No, it's not. It's not buffering. It's not buffering. Don't say that. Look, you guys are there, live, moving right now. So, but yeah, always look around, man. Always look around. Find things that you could use in the tank that nobody has used for the tank. So now I got a great tool there to grab hermit crabs, grab mushrooms whenever they float around. If a zoa come loose, um, because I did saw them the other day when I removed the rock, I saw a couple of zoas floating around. I wonder where they landed. One day I will see them pop up out of nowhere. But that's how I am. I always try to find ways to improve or, for maintenance, for husbandry. So always do the same. You'll be amazed all the stuff that you guys can find out there. Like my fish trap, man. My fish trap is the best thing. I don't know what the thing was used for, but when I tell you it's the best fish trap that is out there, how fast it works, you guys be amazed. You guys be amazed. And the thing is that it was meant to be because everything I found to complete the fish trap, it was right there. Right there. I put a mirror inside, and the mirror was exactly like the cap of the box. I used that cap for the back of the box, well, for the bottom of the box. And what I did, I cut the bottom part, and then when I put the cap, the glass, I placed the glass inside or the mirror inside, and it was there perfect, perfect. Once I put it between to close the box, and perfect. And then for the door, for the trapper, I just did some DIY stuff in it. Bust on acrylic to make the door, and boom. And that joint worked like a champ. I had catch fish, literally putting the box in the tank, the trap in the tank, and the fish go inside. That's how fast it worked. Instead of like the same style of fish trap, they cost like $200, $300. I said, what? I ain't paying that much for a fish trap. You crazy? Yeah, maybe it's yours. I'm not buffering today, man. Well, lately we're not buffering, so that's a good thing. We'll see when I'm gonna remove all these polys out of here, man. It's gonna be a mission and a half. Um, what I'm gonna do is while I'm taking them out, they're gonna release a lot of slime or toxins or whatever. I'm gonna have a siphon going from here to there to that stuff right there with a lot of poly pad in there or filter floss, and I'm gonna try to at the same time suck all that stuff out of there. I also can remove the rock out of the tank and real quick do it, but it has sponges in there. This rock is full of sponges. And I don't want to mess the sponges up. All that in the bottom is sponges, different types of sponge. So we'll see. We'll see how we're gonna proceed to do that. It's gonna be a mission and a half. The algae started growing again. It didn't get thick because I think so it's mixed with shado. That's another thing that I gotta. I don't know if I should restart the refugium because to get the shado out of that algae is gonna be a mission and a half. I was hoping this algae take over and don't let the shado, but there's a spaghetti of algae in there. And this one, I gotta move this one. It's not getting no flow, and that algae likes flow. You got a mess down there. Check IG when I'm done. I will. 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 Somebody sent me a message. Let me pause this real quick. Um. Okay. Look at how the tank look, man. I gotta move this tank out of here because this is blocking the view of this one. And then put this one. I'm gonna buy a sump for this one. I made the decision already in my head. The sump costs $300. It's the Fiji Cube. I'm gonna get that one because that's the same sump I'm gonna get for the bigger tank, which is the Fiji 36. Fiji 36. I love the way that sump looks. Looks amazing, amazing. It's 36 by 18 by 18, so I could do a lot with that one. Yeah, man, this thing works cool, man. I like it. So let's see, man. Let's see what I'm gonna do with these rocks, man. I'm gonna dump it in the sun for a while, let them cure, them there, instead of putting them up here. I was thinking to see if I could add them to this one somewhere. Can't wait either to dump this one's in the tank. I just waiting to do a water change. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a water change. Today I was making water. Um, And I don't know if they cleaning around, they were cleaning around today, the water company or whatever, because out of nowhere, I made water since yesterday. I was making water. I don't got the pump to make water faster. So, and I don't know if the water company was working today in the sewers or whatever, but out of nowhere, my filter, the filter floss part, oh my God, it got brown completely. Boom, had to stop it. Had to stop it from making water because then it's gonna mess up the membrane. So that's what I did. I stopped it, so I only make enough to do the bucket for the hot water. I still got one more full of fresh water, but or our water, but that one is to bring down my salt. So I'm just gonna remove water from the tank and add fresh water because my salinity is a little bit high right now. Um, and then in the container where I keep the RO water, I only have like 5 gallons right now for the next batch of cold water. So I gotta wait buy the filter things again. I'm gonna get them at Walmart like I always do, the 3M ones, and start all over again making water and wait to see if the water's coming out clean. So that's tomorrow's mission. You know what? Since we're here, I'm gonna put you guys here. Let me prepare the food because I'm gonna target feed today. I haven't target feed for like two days. So bear with me. Do not go nowhere. Give me a second. I'm gonna prepare the food right here. When you guys just anyway, it's the same thing. Let me go to the fridge real quick. I'm gonna target feed today. Today we target feeding. Target feeding. Oh, let me wash this little cup. It's nice and nasty. So, I was trying to make a mold, and I went in the Dollar Tree. I bought a lot of Play-Doh. I still can make molds out of that. I'm gonna make few molds out of that. Um, and go from there. See if I could come up with something, some crazy shapes or something. I want to do something. I've been trying to want to make a mold out of something. So, all right, we got the oyster fees. I'm gonna throw 3 caps of fuel, full caps, which is 5 mils. So it's 15 mils in total. 5 mils of oyster feed, 15 mils of fuel, and a scoop from Reef and Benefits together. And that's why, oh, and couple drops of the Coral Booster. I mean, Poly Booster, Poly Booster. So, people, it's recommended for you to throw this drop before you feed so you could get a reaction from the corals. But I mix it with the food. I don't got time to wait 15 minutes since I gotta wait like an hour for them to eat. So, you know what I mean. Let me turn on the lights. All right. So I got the food right here. Let me grab some. Now the corals are gonna be happy, man, because they're gonna be get fed while I'm not here. They're gonna be like, hold up, who's feeding us? I don't see nobody here. Oh, this guy got upgraded. That's what they're gonna say. We got upgraded. Now we got in food. Well, he's at work. Now they're gonna be super happy. Yeah, I do. I do have a TDS meter. I do. Um, I just didn't trust all that milky water coming through. It happened before, sometimes when they working around, the water start coming out really dirty, like dirt. So I would just, so I don't messed up the membrane completely. I will change the other two. I will leave. It's one in the middle that I always forget what the heck is that one. But the carbon and the other one is the only two that I change, and the resin. Usually those are the ones that I switch every 3 months or so. The resin, of course, wants to change color, but the carbon and the other one, the white one, I change those every 3 months, just to keep polishing the water nice, and so far so good. Can't complain. You know what I realize now? The only bad thing, anyway, I gotta remove the whole mesh screen top, but I have to put towels in the a towel on the floor because it's gonna be messy. So let me grab my towel. Got my trusty towel that I had in my apartment when I had the apartment. The good thing here, look at this, watch this. With this, since I put the magnet on the um, fish feeder, I just can turn it around and boom, nice. Oh, and look, I figure out, hard to see. Let's see, like this. Can we see better? Nope, can see nothing. Anyway, I figure out what are the boxes for. So every time it's feeding, so it has three boxes. So it just, you mark how many times you want to feed every time you're gonna feed. So it's gonna go around either one time or two times or three times. So wherever you set it up in those three boxes, it just the little wheel goes around three times in the time that you set it up for feeding. So that's a lot of food. So I just fix them and put one time. So I just go around one time in a circle and boop, stop to the next time it feeds. So that was the numbers on those boxes for. So see, you learn something every day. All right. So now that I got that there, let me move this out of here. Because I know my lights are gonna turn off. I'm gonna feed both tanks. Might as well feed both tanks today. And in the process, before I feed the tank, since I got my vials down here, let me grab four while I wait for the corals to eat. I'm gonna test the phosphates and the phosphates, nitrates. Nitrates again, I'm gonna go the cheap route. I'm gonna go the API route. Last time I didn't detect it, so I'm hoping today do the same. But I know they're creeping up because the tank looks, colors are looking better. So now we do have nitrates in the water. So let's put 10 mils for alkalinity. All right, it's at the 10 mil mark. Now let's grab. Yo, I love this pipette. This pipette I got here, it's a glass one, a gift from Reefing. Bought them in Amazon. Oh, wrong cap. Okay, and they work amazing. It brings like three, one medium, one big one, and like three small ones. For feeding, I do not recommend those for feeding because the hole is really tiny. But to grab water for the test, instead of using those plastic pipettes, they good. Like, look at this. And this one is the 10 mil one. So if you want to be precise, grab to 10 mils and boop. One more drop. And we got everything we needed. Alright, now I gotta get the API one for the calcium. I mean for the, and you know what? I should test calcium too. I haven't tested calcium in a minute. See where we at. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna test all that today. I'm gonna test calcium too. We're gonna test calcium. Alright, let me see. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Mama said, mama see. Alright, so this is nitrates. Oh, nitrates is 5 mils. 5 mils of nitrates. That's more than enough. Let's do 5 mils of nitrates. For the nitrates. Boom. We got the 5 mil for nitrates. For nitrates. Let's close it. You know what? Oh, look at that. I can put them right here. So I can hold it. All right, perfect. They not only serve for that, they only serve for those type of. All right, where's calcium? Calcium. Are you calcium? Yep. I got markings on them so I don't mix them. You guys should do the same with a marker. Just write the letter, what they are for. And that way you don't mix them. Because back then I didn't care about that. I used to use the same one from calcium, use it for all this stuff, and you know, being being lazy. Boom. Now we got calcium and we got nitrates. Let me close this thing for now. You know what? This phone is gone. I've been putting this phone back on top of the test kit like it works. It don't work. But I'm gonna save the phone because it's good to make floating things. So, alright. So now let's put this cover back over here. Well, no, I cannot put this cover back over there. Move them out of the way. That's what I need to do. Move all this out of the way. Alright, let's do some testing first. Since it takes a little longer than, well, I could test while I feed, right? I could do anything I want. What I'm talking about. Alright, so first things first, let's turn off this power head right here. Like always, now the first power head that I turn off. I gotta clean them already. Now I'm growing coralline algae like crazy, too fast. So that means everything is nice and stable, I would think. Alright. So let me add, where's the big turkey baster? So I got water in this joint side. Ooh, let me close this curtains. Everybody can see what I'm doing in here. I'm about to feed corals. You guys can see that. Just window closed. Nobody can see me no more. I hope I don't get you guys bored, man. I'm always all over the place here. I'm just adding a little bit of tank water to this joint so it can warm up a little faster. I don't chuck the corals with cold food. Let me get the pipettes. Mix it like it's mix it like. Alright. One thing I gotta do, skimmer off. Skimmer is off. All right, return pump off. The countdown has started and disconnect the power heads. I do unplug the power heads completely because I don't want to be bending over and turning them off and blah 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 blah. I should have fed the fish first. Well, the fish been eating all day. I don't know what I'm talking about, but they think they're gonna eat. They love flakes, man. As a matter of fact, I gotta get more flakes because I only got a few. There you go. They love the flakes. So enjoy those flakes because I'm about to feed the corals. I got a mealy cooking. I gotta show you guys this mealy that is cooking over here. Yellow mealy. It look green right now, but it's a yellow mealy. Oh, well, it's not a yellow mealy. It's supposed to be a rainbow mealy, like anything nowadays that is rainbow, but it's cooking. Top view from the tank. My Akins, look at that. Oh my God, yummy. They look edible. Let me stop playing around and start feeding these corals. All right, like always, let's start with the knees more full. So eat, puppy, eat. This is a buffet right now. You're getting eat all you want. Get right in there. Polyps, eat. You, you, you punk. Go that way. Let me feed the corals. It's time for the corals to eat, not you. You guys been eating all day, man. Should have made this one a little heavier so it could sit because it's floating around. Hold on, let me throw some more powder in so it could get a little heavier. All right, I'm gonna throw some soup plan, because this one is kind of heavier. It look like reef roid, the soup plan. It look like reef roids, but look more like if it was like shredded corn. That's what it looked like. All right, that's what this one looked like. You see now it's falling. Some parts are still gonna float around. But come on, Poppy, you the one that need more food than anything here. I gotta remove this purple style also. It's ready to go in the DMT. I don't I don't mind having two in this tank, but stylos needs a lot of space to grow. Come on, DG, eat. The Jason Fox Flame. Can't wait to purple up. That one I think I needed to move in the up in the on the rock work. I need more light. That one probably need more light. Stop. Don't start biting me. Don't start with your BS, man. Leave me alone. Freaking fish, man. You give them food, you give them a nice home, and they still wanna mess with you and bite you. We got more SPS to feed. Mm, taking the food, nice. Also gotta remove the other Passalapora. Gotta remove a couple corals. Gotta remove a couple corals. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Eat, 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 corals, eat. Eat all this goodies food. I'm sorry if you guys are asking anything or saying anything. I can see right now. I'm away from. Look at all that food. That's how you feed a tank. You don't know the satisfaction I feel whenever I see all this food in the tank because I know they're eating. And I always tackle the SPS first. Jesus, I'm not gonna have enough food for the DNT, but I can make another batch. Go that way, man. This little fish is getting my zoas in here. Stress. I'm gonna stress your home now. Look, I'm gonna feed your home so I could close on you, and you can do nothing. You little pinky punk. Alright, everybody is fed except the Akins. I'm gonna throw some more food in here. Let me grab the other. Any more water? More water, so I can throw more reef fruits. Because I'm about to feed the DNT. But you see, guys, I'm not scared to feed my tank, man. Look at all that clout, all the sexiness food. Straight reefer. Oop, battery's dying. Straight, straight, straight. Dollar store buys what I want to write. Straight reefer. Whoa, I thought my clownfish was the only fish that bites. No, man, this one turns to be a little, you know what? I'm not even gonna say bad words, but he turned to be a little, you know what? Thinking little guy think he owns the tank, but he got a little guapito the other day. He thought he was tough enough in the yellow tank. Give him two slashes, like the Zorro, so he could respect. So he could respect. He think he's tough, man. He be biting the heck out of me. Oh, you guys remember? Well, whoever was here in the live yesterday that I was talking about those. What are they called? Those little white stars. I forget their name, but they like to eat euphyllias. I don't know if you guys knows that, because every time I find them, they eat right on the bottom of euphyllias, eating I mean, for me, that's what they're doing, eating the flesh, the new growth, the skin. So always check, man. Always check your euphilia. Make sure turn off the pump again. Um, make sure make sure you check if you have seen any stars in the tank. Talking about those white little stars. What are their names? Somebody throw the name out there. No, not Asterina starfish. I think that's what they call. So make sure you get them out. The ones that get eaten by harlequin shrimps. Alright, the time has come to feed the DNT. Now let's wait for the flow. Stop. Don't jump. Don't jump, because right now, listen, guys, if one of you guys jump to the back of the tank over there, you guys know that you are dead. Because by the time I could get you out of there, it's almost impossible. So you guys better stay in there, nice and wet, and do not even try to get out of there. Okay? You know what? I fed the tank again. I mean, already. So let me put the screen back, and now I'm scared that they're gonna jump out. They get a little excited when the float is off. So now, now I can sleep. All right. Oh, let me feed this clown, because now he's not gonna let me. He's not gonna let me feed the corals over here. Tanks are gonna be cloudy for a while. I apologize for that, but corals need to eat. Then we do some tests. Once I finish feeding, let's feed. Yummy. Who the heck is hitting the? Oh, I saw you. Stop moving the water. Go that way. I already fed you over there. Go that way. Leave these zoos alone. Let them eat. There's no need for none of you guys come close over here, man. Go that way, I say. Can you respect what I say, bro? I'm talking to my clown, so to my older clown. If I feed him and he's over here trying to eat the coral food, man. Take your time, always feeding the tank and the corals. Do not rush, there's no need to rush. Shrimp, go that way, go that way. Leave that coral alone. Let that coral eat. You guys need to learn some manners, man. Feed you guys every day. The corals do not eat. Well, the corals do not get target feed every day, so let the corals eat, man. Stop being so stingy. Just gonna throw just a little bit in the euphilia. Nothing crazy. just so they could taste so full. My little torch. My little torch do respond to food right away. Oh man. You see, now I cannot feed that Zoa because the hermit crab did walk all over it. You punky punks. Whenever I target feeding and I turn off the flow, the hermit crabs know there's food coming to the tank. So if you're gonna target feed something, just do it quick before they start walking all over it and stealing their food. And that's what they do. They like to steal food. Alright, who else? Who else need to eat? Oh, my dragon soul. The dragon soul need to eat. Gotta keep turning beautiful. My wrestlers need to eat also. They respond fast to food. Those wrestlers I got. Do not walk all over the chalice, man. I don't like that. You guys, we're still here. We're still here. We're still here. We're still here. Come on. Come on. We're still here. I'm sorry. I got a phone call. I apologize. We're still here. We're still here. So again, if I start buffering, just stay there. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going nowhere. Okay. Oh, well, I'm gonna put the screen top and Tito, I didn't get food for the mandarin. You know what? Let me go grab a. So I got this much left now. I will use this one for tomorrow. This one is a thick one. But I gotta grab some brine shrimp. I don't want to keep feeding pellets and bring my nutrients up too high. Ooh, the pump turned on. Let me go back and turn it off. Oh no, we still got 2 minutes. So what the heck was that? Oh, Revoltensen. Okay, yeah, I still got food. All right. So yeah, guys. So if I start buffering, just bear with me. See that I'm getting a call or whatever. So while this food melts now, we're gonna do the alkalinity test since it's the fastest one. I apologize that I'm giving you guys a different view of the tank today. I'm trying not to move that much. Um, the corals are like basically every day. People say do not feed them every day, twice a week. Sometimes I do forget. I just feed because they get fed with everything in the tank. You know, the fish poop and all that. Light is some type of food for the bacteria living in the coral. But target feeding, I only been doing it like twice a week, and here and there I just throw sprinkles in the water, um, just so they grab anything. Fuel, if I like, I don't mind doing it every day. Trust me. As long as you keep up with your filtration, you'll be good. There's nothing to worry about. And as long as you let the corals eat the food, but basically it's every day to answer your question. I like to feed. I like to feed the tank a lot. And look, this is why I don't like feeding the Euphilia because they throw those big chunks of slime that I don't like. That was only the hammer on top, and I didn't even feed it a lot. Only put a little tiny bit. I should connect this. Hold on a second. Let me figure something out here because the phone is dying and I don't want to die. I don't not want to die. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna connect this cable right here, which is the one for the phone. No, which way it goes? Boom. Are we charging? Are we charging? Yes, we are. And then now I gotta manage to put you guys right on top of the tank without letting you guys fall. Let's see. Are we here? Let's see if I could give you guys a better look. I don't want you guys to fall. Boom, right there. Look at that. We're charging and we are live. Phytoplankton, I do want to feed that, but um, I want it alive. I don't want no bottles of phytoplankton. I did bought the Brightwell one. Don't know what to say about it. I didn't see nothing different with it. I have bought the one they sell at Petco. Also, I haven't tried the Reef Nutrition one, but I do want to get live Phyto. That's if I'm gonna feed live Phyto, I mean Phyto in the tank, I want it to be alive. I don't want dead Phyto. Even though people say, "Oh no, it's still alive," and blah 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 blah. And oh, hold on, let me change the view for you guys. That I want to. Oops. I want to make sure that we're charging. Let me see. So yeah, so I want it to be live Phyto more than anything. When dark. You have some live? Gotcha, man. Gotcha. Look at that. I will. I will. You got the same name in IG? I be forgetting because some people have different names in both. Anthony and IG is Antonio. So you can be over there Silva John. Just playing, brother. All right, what I was doing. Alkalinity. Let's test alkalinity. But yeah, you send me a message on Instagram. That way I know. Every week, look at that, man. Look at that. All right, so we gotta talk definitely, cause I need some Fido in my life. I definitely need some Fido in my life. Cause nobody, man, nobody around here sell life Fido, especially here where I'm at, man. Now you close by too, so that's good. That's really good. Oh, for real? Damn, sorry, Bob. Sorry. I will check. Cause the thing is, I'm really slow answering but I will check. I will check. I will check. Definitely will check. You got it on IG, right? You send me a message on IG. And we'll go check. Damn, you just culture tonight. Nice. Telling you, bro. I want to see how corals react. This corals react to phyto because I think they need all that, man. Corals need all that. If it's present in in the ocean at all times, Why we gotta take it away, you know? And some people sell all dry Fido, powder Fido. That joint's supposed to be a live Fido, not powder Fido. What the heck is that? For what I know, that's freaking, what is this called? Spirulina powder. That's what they selling. All right, C2 is ready for my alkalinity. Let's see. Let's see what we get for the alk. Reagent in. Shake it like it's hot 10 times. But definitely, brother, we do have, man, if I had the car, we'll go right there right now. Get that life vital. We'll feed it together with all this stuff. But you see right now, Paul, the tank is motionless, no water movement, nothing. I'm just letting the corals do whatever they need to do. Because some corals feed slower than other ones, you know. Some corals feed fast, they respond to the food really quick. Some don't. Some take forever just to get that food into their guts or stomach or whatever. Every day, look at that. You see? Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure the minute I start feeding this joint Life Vital, man, I know I'm gonna have a big change in how corals look. Ooh, alkalinity 8.0. That means that they consuming it, man. Cause my ATO water been going quick. So that's a lot of cut water, let's say, going in, and it's not going high. So no wonder corals look good. Thank God. I worry myself when I don't see them eating, consuming, not eating, consuming alkalinity. That's when I get worried. But definitely I will start doing that, man. Once I get the Fido, man, I will feed every day. I love feeding the corals, man. This is something I don't know why people, not white people, why people not don't feed every day. Like an example of feeding the way you're supposed to were white corals. Look at them. They feed by the hour. I know spirulina is not Fido, but I'm saying the that powder they sell as Fido. They trying to. That's why they got inside those powder things, spirulina, to fake people that is Fido. But yeah, feeding is supposed to be. And listen, if I had the money to feed the tank and I didn't have to go to work or nothing, I will feed my tank by the hour and do a 5 gallon water change. Not every hour, but at the end of the day, do a nice water change and do it again and again. But feed the tank by the hour, change the filter pads. Yeah, you'll be there all day. You can move away from the tank, but that's the way the corals need to eat. That's what I'm saying. They need to eat. And in the ocean, food is available 24/7, not one time during the day. Even though they feed from the light, but you back. But the like, what benefit from the light is the bacteria living inside the coral, not the coral itself. The coral need to eat. Return pump back on. So this is the third time. So it's been 30 minutes already since I fed the tank. So now what I'm gonna do is turn it off to be exact 40 minutes. And now I do turn on one power head, which is the small one. So water starts circulating inside the tank. So that way, you know what I think that I do whenever I turn on one power head in the tank, which is the nano one, that it don't blow water that fast. What I think that I trigger on the corals is okay. Let me swallow this food fast before the current take it away. That's what I think. Come on for today, turn on for today. Hello, I'm here. Turn on right now. There we go. I gotta clean it. It's kind of dirty. It's not clearing the surface of the water at the front of the tank. Got you, ba. Nice and green. Haha, nice. Yeah, we if we can meet up tomorrow, let me know what you want, bro. I give you coral. I don't care. Anything you want. Anything you want. Of course, if I got the double of it, I give you anything. I got Monty's, Zoas. Um, what else I got? Ready to go. Candy cane. Um, I could give you one of those orange mushrooms. We talk. Ha, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot for real. All right, C1, C2 is ready. So for alkalinity, I got 8.0. And I apologize. I always say, oh, throw some numbers to see who guessed it. But in my pH right now is at 8.4. All right, C2 is ready for the. Let me not forget to press the button and hold it so I can do the 3-minute countdown. Okay, let's put that in there. All right, all the powder is in there. I appreciate it, John, for real. Ooh, okay, they didn't crash. Good. This is the only part I don't like about the phosphate kit, just mixing that powder in there. People are wanting to know. Oh, those are the cops. Yeah, those are the cops outside, burning tires, probably chasing somebody, some dummy around the block. All right, Mandarin, I know you're looking for this puppy. Right here, right there. I apologize. Totally forgot about you. Totally forgot. Yeah, I'm gonna give you more. Here. Oh, right there. Yo, the Mandarin right now is right where the frat rag is. All the way at the top. Let them eat there first and then, oops, is me. Who is me? You have too much of it? Damn, you gotta teach me, man. You gotta teach me how to do the Fido. Why you have the Poseidon test, what is it? Poseidon kit? I wanna learn how to make Fido, man. That's one thing in the future, like grow Fido, copepods, Rutherfords, all those goody stuff. My boy have a culture right now, Fido over there in California. Fido, rotifers, I think, and copepods. All right, this joint is ready now. All the powder has been consumed. It's simple, yeah. Yeah, I mean, for you now, like I don't know. I be believing some stuff that people be doing, and some girl one time I saw it, she said, "Oh, I did a water change, something like that it was, and the water collected from the tank. I don't know if it's true or not, so you will correct me now if it can be possible. But she said she made Fido out of tank water with a water change, and from there she just kept producing more Fido and Fido until the I guess the culture got healthy and clown let the Mandarin eat, man. But yeah, until the culture got healthy, let the Mandarin eat, punk. And she grew Fido from there. That's BS, right? I knew it. I knew it was something more, but people do anything, right? You know, nowadays people do anything just to make a video and make people believe in that BS that they say. And I was one of those BS. I started making a bunch of bottles, putting them right out the window, close to the sun, so the sun can hit it. And nope, nothing grew. Water didn't get, well, it did get green, but it was algae. And then it stinks like hell. So, well, now that I know how hell stinks, but it was stinky. Ooh, ooh, nope, nope. That's a big slime. I don't want that to touch no coral. Come on, don't touch no coral. You a big slime. You're going down the sump. That's where you need to go. Down the sump. Any big slime, that's what I try to do to throw it down to the filter cups. Oh, look at that. So yeah, man. So it was BS. I did one time did a water change, and I left water in the basement just sitting. A little bit of it wasn't much, but it was a good amount. Where I think, but the thing is, I grew a bunch of copepods. They stay in there. They grew. But then once I remove them from that water and put them in the tank, they crash. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Let's see what my phosphates are. Last time was 0.07. Are we up? Yes, we up 0.10. All right, so that's good. That's where I want to keep them. They creeping up, so that's good. That's where I got to keep my phosphates. That's where my coral look the best for what I'm seeing right now. So maybe that's the magic number for phosphates, man. Not that 0.03 that people be chasing. I'm gonna try to keep them there. Um, I want to see. I do have Foscar, but the algae's not growing fast enough for me. Yuck! Look at all this algae here coming off the. Yeah, this is nasty. All right, so I'm gonna turn on return pump now. Let the corals release whatever they want to release. Look at that. Pods, you feed them phyto. Of course. So I don't know how those pods stay alive for that long, but it was a lot of them. It was a lot of them. Reef can tell you how long I was there just picking those pots out of there. Carlos, what's going on, my brother? 1 to 15 is there you go. So I'm gonna keep mine where they are, bro, because my corals are looking amazing. They happy, they open. Um, the colors are bright, like super. Of course, we got blue light to make any color bright, but some corals they bleached out when the phosphate situation happened. The colors are coming back nicely, like the right color, not the green color or brown color. So we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. 1 to 115. That's my sensei right there. Any question you guys have on SPS? That's the sensei right there. Okay, so we got 0.10 phosphate, 8.0 alkalinity. Now we're gonna do the boring API calcium. I do like the calcium. It's not boring. I like the calcium from API. The one that I don't like is the nitrates. That's the one I don't like much. But I gotta do both. All right, let's see what calcium is at. Your calcium, okay. I need that Magnus there, man. Somebody, please. Give me a Magnus steer so I don't have to steer this thing by hand. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 drops of reagent 1. Now you gotta shake it like it's hot, but not too hard. Shake it like it's hot. Just mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it. Let's see what we get for calcium. You know, a liquid that I find so interesting that I don't know, for some reason, every time I add it to the tank, corals look better with it. Like the next day, they look better. And it's the liquid calcium reactor by Secan. Liquid calcium reactor bottle. Corals love that joint. I don't know why, but don't go buy it now and use it. You know, because that will buffer your alkalinity and your calcium. I mean, if you use it, it's like a two-part kind of like having a calcium reactor on a bottle. All right, so it's well mixed. Let's drop. Well, this one you gotta drop. I always drop 16 drops first, and then keep dropping one by one and come from there. So let's see. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's do 14 first before we jump to higher numbers. And you gotta mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it. It's gonna turn pink. And you're looking for a blue color. That's the color you're looking for. I get 14 drops. I mix good. Alright, still no blue color. 14, 15, 16. Let's shake it again. turning a purplish color. No, it's still pink. All right, so we got 16 drops. Let's do 18 then. 1, 2. That's 18 drops. Let's shake it again. Nope, nothing changed. Now let's do 18. That's 19, 20. 20 drops. Now it wanted to turn, but it went back. So we have 20 right now. All right, so 22 drops. I think that's the magic number. 21, 22. And voila, we got a blue color. So 22 drops, which means my calcium level is at calcium 22 drop 440. Nice. The money, right on the money. 440 for calcium, 8.04 alkalinity, 8.0, 0.104 phosphates. Now we gotta do nitrates. Okay, let's do nitrates. Nitrates, let's see. I'm gonna do the color one because I talk shit a lot and then I eat it. Um, the Hana nitrates takes a little longer, but the reason why I won't do it now because I like to dilute it and I don't got no fresh salt water mix right now. And I don't trust me doing just a little cup because I don't want to test like that. So let's do just the color one, the color chart one. So let's shake them. Let's make sure they mix nicely in there. They inspire. Expiration date 0/20/26 and solution 2 expires 7/20/25. I wonder why they got two different expiration dates on it. That's crazy. Alright, I'm mixing them. Caribbean Aquarium Supply. What's going on, brother? Still haven't get the rocks wet yet. Not yet. Not yet. I clean a little bit of the tank, move the corals around, but we get them in there one day. And I was clearing this one because I need to remove the coral right here so I can place the rock in there. Um, anyway, let's do nitrates. Let's test on nitrates. First 10 drops. The first 10 drops that I hate the most because you gotta be careful because it comes out fast. So this one, no, this one not it. I always, in this test case, I always let the first drop falls out and then I start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I always let the first one out just so it could get the air out. And I grab the second one. All right, so let's do nitrates. Last time we test nitrates, they were undetectable in the tank, not visual in the test kit. I should have done it the API one, I mean the HANA one, but I didn't do the HANA. We'll see now. We'll see where we at. Good night, buenas noches. You know what? I feel like putting the rocks now. I feel like putting one, the small one. All right, it's nice and mixed. They say you gotta mix for like a minute. I always hit the top a little bit, so anything that's this is why I don't like this ones because the water comes out. That's why I need the magnetic stir, man. All right, so this one is 10 drops also. I'll do 10 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this one is complete. Now let's shake it like it's hot. And we wait 5 minutes. This one supposedly you gotta wait 5 minutes. Amazon, yep. I send you the link, the one I want. Cheap. $30. That's it. $30. Matter of fact, through IG. No, no. No, it's Amazon. It's Amazon. Yep. Right, so now it's nicely mixed. And now we wait. See if that color is gonna change on me. In the meantime, the only thing that is high on the tank right now is salinity. We're a little high right now. We gotta bring it down. Maybe that's why the corals look good. Maybe the test kit, I mean the refractometer is bad, and where it's at right now is where it's good. All the corals look good, and supposedly I got high alkalinity. I mean high salinity. So with that being said, I should trust my salinity kit right now, because maybe it's right. It's in the spot. Right. It's not changing. Come on, change. Show that you got nitrates in the water. Show you got something. Please. No, it's Amazon. But IG, yeah. I got you on IG. So, I mean, yeah, I should have showed you guys. Once I turn on the flow, that you see the corals not throwing nothing out. Like, you hardly see the corals releasing that slime that they throw whenever you feed the tank. That's why I leave the corals eat for like 40 minutes. Leave the tank motionless, let that food get digested here, so that way they look nice and happy. Look at that. Nice and happy. Nothing fleshy coming out. Let me turn on the power head so you guys can see it better. Let me hold the phone right here. Let me turn on the MP thing if I can find the cable. Ooh, I'm getting you guys dizzy. Into your ATO? Nah, don't do that. I don't think that's the right way to bring it up. Just your next. Where's the cable for this joint? Oh, excuse me a second, man. Okay. Where the heck is this cable? Oh, it went inside this box. Yep, it did. Um, what I will do is just your new salt mix. Hey, what happened? You don't want to turn on me now? All right, MP10 is on. Either you can do your next batch a little higher, I will say. Fish Tropico! Do a little higher. Not much, but just a tiny bit. And start bringing it up slowly, instead of letting your ATO feed salt, so like salt, and even just putting salt water in there is, I don't think it's a good idea. Mine is a 1.027 right now. I think. I gotta check. Let me check real quick. Let me check real quick. I got the thing right here. I'm gonna do a freshwater one first. I mean, RODI water first. Let me put you guys right here. I'm sorry that you guys are facing the floor. I apologize. Got you guys looking at the floor right now. But let me throw some fresh water here. Wipe it down first. Make sure there's no salt creek in there. Let me do it again. Let me check what is, if it's a 0. Yep, it's a 0. See my trusty wheels? That's how I'll be spinning it here. Alright, let me bring you guys back up. I think I could put you guys now. Hold on. I'm gonna put you guys back over here. You guys saw my long feet. Alright, back over here. Let me get this and fix it. Back over. Oh, so you guys can see the rocks. You guys a little bit farther back. Alright, let me test my salt. Let's see what my salt is. For real, for real. Let's check for real, for real. Since the salinity thing tested 0 for fresh water or RODI water. Now, oh, you see, we have 1.026 between 6 and 7. So it is going down because my ATO be going crazy on the tank. So that's good. So it's not that high. It's not a high that I thought it was. All right. We do have nitrates in the water, but nothing crazy. Um, Let me do the color chart to see how where I think it is right now. Um, let's see. I can't even see which one it is. Yeah, around 10 ppm to 20 ppm, I think. Is it that high? I know it's between 0 to 20. That's the color that it looks. Maybe 10 ppm right now. So I guess that's my magic number, 10 ppm. Yeah, brother, do it. Just go slow, man. Don't rush it. If things are not showing signs of stress right now, and you do want to bring it higher a little bit, always don't go by one. If you can get yourself another to test the salinity with two different testers, is the best thing to do before you do anything of increasing your salinity. You know, always make sure you can check. And look, and that's what I got. I got two different things to test on salinity. So I'm been using one, trusting one for the longest. But whenever I have doubts, then I use the other one. Or reset the thing again, move the little screen thing inside the refractometer up and down just to make sure that I'm restarting everything the right way and go for it after that, you know? All right, so now we got to turn on the big boy power heads. Okay, let me see if I can find the cables. All right, fish, please do not go inside the power heads. They are about to come on in one now. Oh, now one is on. All right, nobody got in there, right? So clownfish move, cause the second one is about to turn on right now. Oops, where's the headphone go? Ah, oh, right here. Okay, back into my ear. So yeah, man. Johnny, just check make sure you check, with a different test kit and make sure it's there. Ooh, the ATO went crazy. Are you planning to stop? Are you? Yes, maybe no. That's how much water evaporated while I was feeding. Let me show you guys again for those that haven't seen my hermit crab grabber. Fish Tropic, you're gonna like this one. To grab hermit crabs or snails, and look at this thing. You go in there and scoop that little guy out of the tank. So this thing is cool. You don't want the Orphic either? Bro, I'm at your house tomorrow. That way I only gotta buy one and sell the R2s too. Oh, I could put the R2s. Yeah, man. I'm there, bro. Shoot me your address in a message. Well, after I go see John, because I need those Fido. But yeah, brother, take your time. Bringing up that salinity. It's no rush. But first, again, just make sure you do two tests with two different salinity things. Before maybe the thing you need to recalibrate it again, so it could be like new. So like look at me. I've been saying to everybody my salinity is at 1.028, 1.027, and it's 1.026 because that's what it's showing in the test. Because I just cleaned it now and did all those goody stuff that you got to do to it. So I think it's good. My salinity is low, 8.0. I like to be at 9, but I'm only gonna add 4 digits to it. So maybe 8.4. I'm just gonna dose 30 mils because that's what it takes the tank to get up there. So 4 mils are being added, and since I added that, I gotta add also calcium, the two-part. I could throw the liquid calcium stuff, but then the tank is gonna get cloudy. You guys not gonna be able to see. Then we add bionic ESB, 30 mils of calcium. Also, 30 mils of calcium. Um, but this one I always add it slow. I don't like to add that one like too fast. Okay, and I drop in different places too. I do some in the return, really slow. Like if it was the doser, dosing in the tank. Okay, so that's done. Now let's clean all this mess that I got here. I always do a mess. I always end up doing a freaking mess. So I got my vials that I gotta clean. So now I don't got no cup where to put them. I need a cup. Come on, man. I need a cup. I use both to feed the fish. I know. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna dump this food here, the brine shrimp, inside the reef roids. Then I need a piece of napkin. I just think, guys, you hear me talking? That's how I be here by myself, but in my head, not out loud. I'll be the same way. Okay, let me do this, let me do that, let me do that, let me not forget to do this. That's how I be all the time, man. That's your boy Calypso all the time. Put all that there so I can get clean. That's going to get clean. What else need to get clean? I need to get more of these syringes, man. This syringe, I mean, I don't, now that I got Aptasia no more, but that's the one that I use for Aptasia. Gotta clean all that. This one is to dose the coral booster that I've been dosing every day for the past 2 weeks. It's working, so don't do what I do, but if you guys want to try it, you never know. Maybe, oh, come on. Come on, Tank, don't turn off on us. Let me turn on the lights back on. Give me a second, it's gonna stop for a sec. I'm just gonna connect this for a little bit. Syringe, yep. I need the syringe, the safety ones. This one, if I press here completely, it will go inside. That's the one I need. The safety ones. We don't want to get poke. We're not gonna get poke. All right. So all this is ready to get clean. I think I'm pretty much almost done here. No, I'm not. No, I gotta let this thing. Okay, it's easy. This part is easy. Gotta take all this out of here. Drain all this water in here. All right. Then throw this in the garbage. Yuck. Algae. All right. Now we almost done here. Okay, that goes there. Then that food that I got leftovers there, that's gonna be for tomato. Target feed again, or maybe I just throw it inside the tank and let the corals grab it. So I don't stress them out too much. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Not target feed, broadcast feeds. And then if I get the Fido tomorrow, John, please, so I can feed some Fido together with the food. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice. I appreciate it a lot, man. Oh, low battery again, 10%. Come on, low battery. I thought you was charged already. I thought you charged like 30% or something like that. All right, we gotta connect this to an extension cord that I got in there, so that way we can move around. Where's my extension cord? Come here. Hey, where's the other extension cord? Alright, I'm gonna give you guys a different view for now. Well, let me see. Yeah, you guys need to be connected to this joint so you guys be able to. Oh, I can do something. And I could give you guys a different view right here. But that means that I gotta open my light thingy. Let me see. Can I get in there easily? Hell no. Because I got the Wi-Fi controller thing inside the box on top of the lights. And that one has the connection for the phone. I need a longer cable than this one. Anyway, I'm going to put you guys back on top of the... Connect this here. Boom. And then put you guys back over here. I'm right by Yale Hospital. By Yale Hospital. In Asylum. I don't know if you're familiar with Asylum. Asylum. Filipino. Man, you don't love your boy no more, huh? You got a nouveau and all that. And you don't feel like being my friend no more. That's fine. Big as hell in the block, I wish. Maybe maybe the only house. But I probably miss your call because if you call me while I'm not. Well, at work I gotta be in the caf and at home if I'm sleeping I don't hear the phone. It's always off the ringer. But we talk tomorrow. But it's gonna be probably the only house with a blue light coming off because nobody around here has. Now that I know. But yeah, Asylum, Sylvan Asylum. I don't know if you know where Eddie's store is at. Eddie's Market, Eddie's. Anyway, by the Chinese place. The Chinese place on Howard Avenue, across the street from the hospital. We could meet there. I'm close by. I mean, that's if you want to drive over here, but I could go to you. It don't matter. A new tank? Nah, bro. I wish it was a new tank. I need more space now. I clear some space and now I give away some rocks and I still need more space. I know I saw the Nuvo, right? That's what you got. The Nuvo 40. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But you kept the return pump, right? Headphones are dying now. Oh, jeez. If it ain't one thing, it's the other. Oh, that's why we've been on for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Wife is happy because it's smaller. Man, she better be happy that you're home and you're not a guy that be in the streets doing stupid shit. That's why they gotta be appreciated. That we just home enjoying fish and corals. We're not in the street doing stupid things. Cause trust me, back in the days, I was not a nice guy at all. Oh, for real? Let me pause this video for a sec. Yeah, I'm not far, man. I'm right here. I'm really close by. Let me go to this charger. You're supposed to charge. Good. Ah, now I need to find out where's the cable for the other one. It's right here. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I got wireless. Oh, No, the headphone dies. I don't want the phone to die. Come on, connect and push, save. Did I save you guys? Yep, I saved you guys from leaving you guys hanging. John, do you send me a message recently? Because it's not showing on IG. All right, we charging. Let me see if I can connect this one down there, but then I cannot put this phone up here. Why you not working? If the light is on. This is the other charger I'm using. Damn. I'm giving you guys now a back look over here. It's gonna pause again. If I check IG, it's gonna pause the video. It's gonna go buffering. Getting you guys all dizzy. All dizzy easy. Oh, where is it? Give me 1 second, guys. So, are we charging? Yes, we are. All right. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. I gotta improvise here. I gotta do some DIY stuff here for the charger. I'm gonna tape it to the phone. John, if you can send me whatever message to IG to see if it pop-ups in the my notifications. Cause I can't find you over there. I might get the CC. What the heck is that? CC H GT. I don't know what you're talking about, brother. Talk to me in Spanish or English, not Filipino. The Holy Grail. There we go. You see? Now you're talking. Why are you gonna spend so much money on a torch, bro? There's no need to do all that. Wait until the prices go down. They will eventually go down. You don't need to pay that much. Oh man, they just got here. I know you love torches, but you don't. Nah, man. I see the prices, how much they go for, and there's a ban again. Yeah, it's gonna continue being the same way. The ban is gonna continue, continue, continue. I got them on the floor. Por el charger que se me está muriendo el teléfono. But yeah, the bans are gonna continue. That's not gonna stop. We supposedly we killing the ocean, so we taking too much. So two Kung Fu corals, he sell it to you. He got some nice ones, but that's too much money, bro. The ban before was for yellow tanks in Hawaii, bro. But they all doing that to get more money for these things, man. Cause I still see yellow tanks around. They're just $200 now, so it's no ban. If you can still have and be selling yellow tang, it's no ban. They just went higher on the price. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's too much money, bro. I won't pay that much for no coral, bro, in my life. No coral. I gotta hit the lotto for me to have money like that to throw away like that money on a coral. I know if you do that investment, you can make money back. Once it start growing, you start fragging it, but the chances are that you might frag it and it'll die. Or the chances are that you might, keep it alive, but it's a slim. It's a 50-50. Play with four. You saying that you won the win four? Or you saying that you won? I play? Nah, man. Bro, listen, I did a giveaway. All you needed to do was guess my salinity. This is how you know how hard it is to win lotto. Hold on, the headphones died. But this is how you know how hard it is to win lottery, whatever. Nobody guessed it. Nobody. We played a couple times, nobody guessed it. So that's why I don't play lotto. Can you hear me now? Mumbling, mumbling, mumbling. It'll get better than that, bro. But like nobody guessed it. Nobody. Only Drummond guessed it one time. He got the right number. But not even me giving them the number that I got before, they didn't even got it. So it's hard to win the lottery too, man. Let me see if because I don't like it's charging. I just gotta connect this to the other connection. Alright, let me disconnect this one here. And let me connect this one here. Alright, let me try that to see if it's working now. Still, we move a little bit like this. There we go. Now we charge. Of course, all that water running, I'm next to the sump. I got you guys next to the sump. Since I took all the headphones, you guys gotta went into my headphones charge again. That's the sump running. And yeah, finally, Chimp is the one that won the salinity checker. And it was because I did grab all the names, all the numbers they guessed it before and throw them all in a little cup. And that's how we won. I'm sorry that you guys like that, man. Let me try again sideways to see if we can see this sideways. Hold on. And we're gonna argue sideways. Okay. The thing is, oh, what a dummy. Huh. How can I do this? I'm telling you, I gotta take you guys to the thing. redo audio. I can't buy it. It's just the situation is the sump. You guys are next to the sump. My headphones are dead. You gotta wait, Papa. We're about to finish the stream anyway, because it's getting late. I gotta test John sober. Alright, let's start communicating with John before it gets too late. And I could get my Fido tonight. So, thank you very much, guys, for rocking with your boy to this time. 2 hours and 34 minutes. I gotta turn off the lights again, because the breeder's supposed to be sleeping right now. Yeah, anyway, I see you guys in the next one. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys a lot. See you guys.